Does anybody watching here remember the TV show Dinosaurs? Like, it was those Jim Henson dinosaur puppets, and the baby was just like, "Not the mama! Not the mama! Not the mama!" Yeah, it was a true classic. Too bad it ended on probably one of the most depressing notes ever. I mean, the final episode, it basically implies that they all died in an ice age. That's messed up. But I guess the dinosaurs had to have died off somehow, don't you think? Hey, paisanos! This is TeenGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Tooie! So in the last part, we began our exploration in Pterodactyl Land. We learned the Springy Step Shoes ability. And thanks to that ability, we made ourselves onto the central platform inside the mountain and helped out Chompasaurus's predicaments. We helped relieve him of cramped belly, and we got a jiggy. And we also rescued the last of the red Jinjos, on a side note. But there's still a ton more to explore here. So yeah, we started the whole ordeal with the Rocknut tribe and the Styracosaurus family trials, so yeah, we successfully brought that one Styracosaurus that was in Witchy World's home. Now we just gotta deal with the other two somehow, and I just flashed on something. I'm gonna need a special ability from Banjo only, and that ability lies somewhere within the water passage by traveling upriver, or up waterfall in this case. Alright, so yeah, up by... God, is that lag horrible. Oh yeah, that's really something. Just with the lag. Even... I even hear on some points in the Nintendo Switch Online version it lags. River passage. I mean, nowhere near as much as this one, that's for sure, but, ooh, hello. Sweet, delicious honeycomb piece. Come to Papa Banjo and Mama Kazooie.
Mama?
Mama Kazooie? I'm sorry. Just couldn't resist. Alright, so let's travel along this path here. Traveling upriver. Okay, not so bad. Why is there an electric eel in the water of prehistoric times? Oh god. Okay, well there's some notes in there, so gotta dive in and bite the bullet. Okay, yeah, just don't get zapped. Okay, so musical riverbed. That's interesting. And that's not all. There's so yeah, there's a hatch right here, but get this, only Banjo has the ability to learn this move right here. So yeah. Just gotta roll with the prehistoric punches, I suppose. Alright, upsy-daisy. Okay, so what does this signpost say? It's exciting in the Oogle and Ungub caves! What he said. Okay, see ya, Kazooie. This bear is off on his own. Okay, unfortunately that means, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna have Kazooie blast them out of the walls real quick. Not really a guarantee, but it sure beats Banjo just hoofing it on his own and just letting... Okay, come on. Aim true. Aim... Okay, so... Quickly! Really figures that Banjo's secret move would have to be on the other side of these cursed snapdragons. Okay, he's back. Okay. Ugh, man, those creatures are horrible. Okay. Now you... Oh, he's not back yet. Good. Okay, so... Jamjos can teach us this move with Banjo only. Taxi Pack. No Kazooie means space in your pack. A way to fill it is what you lack. Pick large things up off the ground. In the go and carry 'em round. That'll be all. Dismissed! Okay, cool. Alright, so how do you do the taxi pack? The taxi pack allows Banjo to carry larger objects and characters around. To remove the empty backpack, press and hold Z, then press left C. Continue to hold Z and press B to collect an object. Remove the full backpack by holding Z and pressing left C as before. The contents will automatically jump out if they're in the correct place. However, contents can also be emptied out in any place by pressing B. Okay, that's the more wordy explanation, but sure, that's how it goes. Okay, we make it up there. Okay, come on. Come on, Banjo. Work those bear legs. Alright. You barely made it. But you made it. Okay, so let's kind of give this a little test run. I love that little sound. So yeah, if there's any large objects that you need to carry, that's your thing. So yeah, you might remember a certain fat boy back in Witchy Worlds that needs to be carried to his mother. I thought Kazooie was a pain in the ass to have in his backpack, but at least Kazooie's honest. Alright, so let's continue upriver and see what lies upstream. Probably nothing, but just want to check. Alright. I think that there may have been rock nuts somewhere close by here. Okay, so back outside. So we got some actual pterodactyls instead of those deformed freaks back in Isle of Hags. Oh, God. Of course he'd get me. No. Come on. Don't you have any other creatures to pester? Come on, leave me alone. Leave me the frick alone. Ow! You curse it! Ugh. Okay. No! Bad pterodactyl! Ugh. So yeah. really not much dino variety on the outskirts. It's just Stegosauruses and pterodactyls. But I think that's for the best. Just keeps the... It just kind of kept the development team sane. I mean, imagine if they had to rig several different dino models. It would have driven them crazy. Just from the amount that they had to do behind the scenes. Okay, so yeah. Fire in the hole. Okay. Arg! I'll go shape up the pair. But still 3 of us left. Okay, so that's another rock nut down. Okay, rock the rock nuts. Okay, my god, the lag here is just undeniable. So yeah, really could have been better, but this was basically straining the Nintendo 64 as far as it could go, so yeah, they went even just a tiny bit over, the system would have crashed completely. Not a good sign. Alright, so yeah, perilous pathway around a gigantic centralized structure. Where have I seen this before? So yeah, Click Clock Wood, of course, which is that giant tree. Path to Nest, huh? Okay, we'll keep that in mind for later. Right now, let's just focus on getting the rest of the rock nuts and maybe helping out the Styracosaurus family. You not go past. No one gets in Oogle Boogle Cave. They bad men. Why is that then? We Unga Bungas want to rule all pterodactyl land. Oogles want to share. They bad. Oh, so you're one of those guys, huh? You wanna... Yeah, well, I won't dive too deep into them, but let's just say that there's a certain group in the... well, I won't say anything. But, yeah, I'll just give it a shot. For now, at least. I'll probably, work up the strength to do it later. Okay, so now that Banjo has a way to empty his pack, let's try doctoring up that 6th Styracosaurus. So yeah, the pink one made her way back home, and she's glad to be home. Super happy.
Mom's purse is empty, but I fancy another visit to Witchy World.
As long as you don't get captured next time. And let's talk with this little guy.
Boo hoo hoo, I'm so small and all the girls laugh at me.
Ugh, I feel that, buddy. I feel that. Okay, so yeah. Poor little guy. He wants to be a big guy.
Oh, I do feel slightly unwell. It must have been that caveman I ate, or perhaps it was the pterodactyl dung.
Oh, poo eater. Okay. Slightly unwell, eh? Sure. Okay, well, let's spring up here first. Oh, or Kazua's gonna have to do it without Banjo weighing her down. Typical. Alright. And super jump! Alright, sweet glorious honey. Okay, Banjo, your turn. With your new ability. Try out the taxi pack. Alright. So just carry this sickie back to the train station and probably just so yeah. So this is where the Mumbo pad and Isle of Hags is gonna come into play, so yeah. This dinosaur is really stretching the fabric of Banjo's backpack. But hey, at least there's a lot of ballast to swing that pack around now. Which really didn't make much sense before, with just swinging around an empty bag. And nice try, Buster. We already finished that, Jinjo family. Okay, so yeah. The more Jinjos that you manage to save, the more you can pick out which ones are fakes. Okay, so inside Chiffy's wagon. I think this will be a perfect spot to empty out the bag. Alright. Alright. So yeah, you just try to keep your cool in here, and we'll pilot our way to Isle of Hags shortly.
Oh, I'm still feeling rather rough. Is this train going to a doctor?
The best doctor we know of. Alright, so Kazooie, come to me. Actually, we could use Mumbo to enlarge the first one first, then move on to the second one. Okay, so it was usually as a kid, my order of preference was, getting the lost one home first, but that was basically second instinct since I was thorough with Witchy World and with Chuffy. But yeah, let's get Mumbo real quick to help us out. We got a couple of Globos, and I think we can. Alright. So yeah, I can enlarge a couple of things first. Alright. Aha! Here's a little guy right behind here. Okay, so 3 Globos. Yikes. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be calling upon Mumbo for a handful of things in this part. Welcome again, Baron Bird. We've got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Of course. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. Alright. Wonderful. Okay. Mumbo to the rescue. I gotta be honest, I am super glad they redid his model, because I gotta be honest, his model in Banjo-Kazooie was just scary. as a kid, he terrified me in Banjo-Kazooie. But here, his smile seems more inviting. Even though he's a freakish shaman with a skull for a head. But in a more kid-friendly way. Okay. Nope, wait a minute, what am I doing? I come to do this. Okay, there is a controversial image. If you got a bird's eye view of this plane, you would have noticed that the rock platforms form a pretty explicit image, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I did not... That flew directly over my head as a kid, and I'm kind of glad it did. Okay, so let's witness Mumbo's magic with the turquoise sparkles. Hope this works. Enlarge stepping stones. Alright. Okay, expand the stepping stones. Okay, so a more viable way across. Good on ya. Alright. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so how are we gonna get into the cave with the Styracosaurus? Let's see. I think around this way. Ew! Strike him out of the air! Ugh! Leave this poor shaman alone! He didn't bother your family, why are you bothering him? Alright, so yeah, just for the Styracosaurus family, just alone, it just takes it a half hour, at least, to accomplish 3 different tasks. And it's not just a Jiggy for each, you do it all for 1. That's just... Ugh, that's exhausting. So yeah, you don't give them away like, you don't give Jiggies away like candy like in Banjo-Kazooie. You gotta work for some of the time. Okay, so, let's figure out what to do with this kiddo. Okay, so yeah. Let's make him a bit more masculine. So yeah, all the girls laughing at this poor little guy. Well, let's make him a poor big guy instead. Hope this works. Enlarge small Styracosaurus. Okay. Time to give this little guy a growth spurt. Alright. Wonderful. Alright. Oh, they grow up so fast, don't they, Mama?
Thanks for beefing up my small child. Perhaps he'll find a girlfriend now.
Alright.
Why, hey, I'm so big and all the girls want to go out with me.
Alright, isn't that lovely? Alright. Now to take care of the sick one. And that involves driving Chuffy all the way to Isle o' Hags, and, my god. Okay, so, the majority of this part is gonna be just helping out the Styracosaurus family. My god. Alright, so. Okay, so. I don't know what a shaman would want with honeycomb, but sure, whatever. Okay, we're gonna be needing Mumbo again soon. for this world. But for now, let's just have Banjo drive Chuffy to Isle of Hags and just get this over with. Just gonna to heal the poor sick soul aboard Chuffy's wagon. Alright. Time for that sick dinosaur to take a trip to the doctor. Okay, so, got a world entry and exit, why not? It's closest I know to the train station, so... I was thinking we could, knock out the rock nuts and save the Styracosaurus family, but, at this rate, it's probably going to be stretching things out, so I'll just save the rock nuts, or at least the rest of them, for the next part. There's even one right over there. But, I'll save them for later. Alright. Okay, all aboard! Let's get this poor child to a doctor. Okay, so... Isle of Hags, here we come. I still can't get over that cave painting of a choo-choo train. Yeah. Classic Rareware, just mashing in timelines and just clashing when worlds collide, I guess. Okay, back on Isle of Hags in the cliff top. So that Mumbo pad is going to come in handy. Okay. I actually just picked this up, but earlier Kazooie said witch doctor, like she was describing what kind of doctor, and it was a play on words, a witch doctor, as in a shaman doctor. So yeah, I told the witch doctor I was in love with you, blah blah blah. Alright, so now we call upon Mumbo in Isle of Hags territory. So yeah, we've been keeping this spare Globo in our pocket for long enough. Welcome again, Baron Bird. We've got another Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if you want help. Want Mumbo's help? Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. Alright. Da 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 da! Mumbo, come alive. Alright. So... that's 3 Mumbo spells in one part. Jeez. Ugh, I imagine Mumbo himself must be tuckered out from all this. Okay, so we go onto the Mumbo pad with white sparkles. Intriguing. Hope this works. Heal 6 Styracosaurus. Okay, so watch those magical sparkles swirl Chuffy's wagon, healing the patient inside. And can we all agree that we all wish that this is how the medical field could cure patients this easily? Without all that insurance bullshit. It would just really save on a lot of hassle. But alas, the medical field is all about profit over people. But luckily for us, Mumbo does it for free, so at least we can count on one doctor to not hassle us with all that insurance premium and all that jazz. Okay. That should do it. So. Alright, so yeah. Sorry, Mumbo. Thanks for the help anyway. But we can handle it from here. Alright. I'll do it. Whoa, okay. Okay, so let's check up on the patients in the wagon. And see how he's doing. Or she.
Rawr! I feel so much better! Do you mind if I gnaw your leg a little?
Okay, just like that, we're leaving. Okay, so yeah. She's definitely healthy. That's for certain. Okay. Okay, finally, we pilot Chuffy back to Pterodactyl Land to drop off the now healed Styracosaurus kid. Alright. All of this for one single Jiggy. I'm all for helping out a family of dinosaurs, but all that for one Jiggy? Come on! Okay, here we are, back again. Pterodactyl Land. Alright. At last. Alright, and there goes the now well Styracosaurus kid.
Rawr! I feel real healthy now, so I'm going to run all the way home!
Okay, this dinosaur cried wee 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 all the way home to greet her mother.
I can't thank you enough. Please accept this shiny thing I acquired when I trod on one of those Ungabungas.
We worked really hard for you! Any chance of another Jiggy?
No.
Fair enough.
Yeah, see what I mean? Even Kazooie is insistent that we get paid with... We get paid more than one Jiggy. So yeah, I think even the developers were aware of how involved this one Jiggy was, so they just kind of had to make a comment about that. Okay, well, all of that work for one stinking Jiggy. I was hoping we could knock out all the rock nuts in this part as well, but I guess we'll just wait until the next part, I guess. Sure, why not? But at the rate we're going, this game is gonna take forever to complete. But yeah. One big happy family. So yeah. Just them all hopping around. Just all happy. Everyone's happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. But yeah, still. Mama, couldn't you have just given us just like 2 Jiggies? Never mind.
My family is fine now, but I suggest you leave before one of them tries to eat you.
You mean like this one?
Rawr! I've got my appetite back. Can I have a quick chew of your bird?
No. Nope.
Well, hey, I'm so big and all the girls want to go out with me.
Alright, find yourself a suitable mate.
Mom's purse is empty, but I fancy another visit to Witchy World.
Alright. Well, that was... It's quite an excursion. But we've only got one Jiggy to show for it. But we did get Mumbo to help us out twice. So that's good. Okay. There's still a few more rock nuts and a couple more collectibles, but we're stretching it out far enough as it is in this part, so let's end it off here. We'll continue Pterodactyl Land in the next part, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Banjo Tooie, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And seriously, where was Mumbo with that heal spell during the 2020 COVID pandemic? We could have really used you during that time, Mumbo. I mean, if it could heal a sick dinosaur that easily, then you could have cured the entire COVID-19 pandemic. I'm just saying, this 25 years after this game, and, or 20 years after this game, that's right, the 2020 pandemic. But yeah, just, if only curing a worldwide disease was that simple. If only. We could benefit so many lives and just people live longer and have a better quality of life. But alas, the corporates have their grubby hands on all the cure-alls, and they charge through the nose just for them. Just for the rich to become richer. Yeah, I'm with you. Corporates suck. Okay, so this is what happens when you try to use Mumbo's heal pad on Ilo Hags when Chuffy's not there. Mumbo confused. No patient here for me to use heal magic on. So yeah, not really much anything else he could do. Was he supposed to perform healing magic on some imaginary patient? That's confusing. Okay, so considering that we saved the 6th Styracosaurus for last, we didn't hear the unique saying that their mother, Scrotty, says when the sick one comes home. So, let's see that real quick. Okay, so back in Pterodactyl Land, at least in this clip, in the backup file, I have not resized the small one yet, so we'll see what Scrotty says for the 6th Styracosaurus when he comes home, because once all 3 are okay, then she'll say something something, give you a jiggy, and that's it. But there's actually a unique saying that she says for the sick one before all 3 are happy, so. Okay, home sweet home. Alright. So, Scrit, I think, was the name of this sick dinosaur, but is now healthy again, thanks to a certain shaman.
I feel very healthy now, blah blah blah. I'm gonna run all the way home, just like the little piggies.
Alright, so this is what Scrotty says when the sixth Styracosaurus arrives home before all three are happy.
Thanks for healing my sick child. That'll teach him not to wash his claws before dinner.
What? Wait, what? It's a him? I could have sworn with the long eyelashes... Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that thing is a boy, despite having long, girly eyelashes? I'm sorry. Does that apply for the one that we rescued for Witchy World? Is that a boy too? I am so confused right now. So, long, girly eyelashes, and it can still be a boy. Okay. Okay, I did not know that. I just assumed the name Scrit was just, gender neutral, but apparently it's a male, so it's a boy. Mazel tov. Okay, now let's see what happens when we when we solve all of the three child dinosaurs' problems with the small kid being last. So whether it would be the sickly one or the missing one that's come home, they would just run up to Scrotty and she'd commence with the closing thank you and just give you the jiggy. But let's see if it's different for the child that's small. So let's give Mumbo something to enlarge. Alright, so yeah. Make this little guy grow big. That's right. Here you are, old chap. How's that? Should you feel a lot better?
I can't thank you enough. Please accept this shiny thing I acquired when I trod on one of those Unga-Bungas.
Mumbo pass shiny thing onto barren bird. Oh, okay, so... Okay, so instead of just delivering it outright, she just, Mumbo just takes it voluntarily. Okay, good to see. Okay, so that's what happens if you save the enlargement kid for last. I honestly didn't know that, even as a kid.